there guys, Hooked of Blueprint, and today we're going to be going through a new style of Lalo attack that's kind of taking the competitive scene by storm. Yes, this is Dragon Rider Lalo. Now, what is this exactly? Generally, you're seeing players with their mass Lalo attacks. They'll be dropping one of their hounds and a few balloons, and you add 2 Dragon Riders, and you should see some of the value of these Dragon Riders again. And we've got some awesome replays for you today with basically every type of mass Lalo attack. Now, Diego here coming in with Sui Lalo. And he's going to get pretty good value with the Sui, but honestly, he wouldn't be able to complete this attack without what he gets from the Dragon Riders. Now, what is the main advantage of taking Dragon Riders over a few extra balloons? Well, Dragon Riders deal really well with splash damage or multi-infernos, and sweepers as well, to be honest. Unlike Loons, who are a bit slower and really prone to splash damage, the Dragon Riders do really well against that. Dragon Riders also path really nicely because they're a ranged troop. They're more likely to be able to path to these core multis that you see on a lot of anti-3 bases, like this one here. Have a look at this core multi. The Dragon Riders, I promise you, are eventually going to path to that. Uses the Stone Slammer to get rid of one multi, and then he's just used a mini Lalo with the Dragon Riders at the bottom because he wants to do his main Lalo straight into the Scattershot, Sweeper, and Defensive RC. He wants to get those Headhunters to 100% take out the RC, so the best way to do that is to Lalo straight into it. And here, right here, is the greatest benefit of the Dragon Riders. They don't need the Warden. They don't need the Warden. They've got enough hit points. As you can tell, all the Loons that went into the Eagle with the Dragon Riders died because without that Warden aura, they just don't have the hit points. But Dragon Riders have like 4,700 hit points and they just can tank anything, and they take out that Eagle compartment. They take out the core multi. They destroyed that base, but no rest for the wicked. Let's go into the next attack here. This is from Excosis. He's coming in with a Blizzard Rider Lalo. By the way, it shouldn't be left unsaid how insane this Blizzard is. He landed deliberately in a closed compartment, an empty dead zone compartment, brought the wall breakers to open the walls so he could get rid of the multi-inferno and the Eagle Artillery, plus get a CC pool. Like, what more value do you want? Honestly, at this point, the base is kind of crushed, but to be fair, every time Excosis hits attack, the base is basically crushed. This guy is absolutely cracked. But let's have a look at what he does with the Lalo, particularly the Dragon Riders portion, because that's what we're here to see after all. What sort of value can you get from 50 troop space that would otherwise be used on a Hound and 4 balloons? Now you can tell that Excosis is actually going even lighter on the balloons this attack because he's bringing in an Ice Hound. You'll see the value he gets from the Ice Hound in a minute though. It's absolutely crazy. By the way, look at this Sui. It doesn't look like it's getting a lot of value, but it is. Gets a scatter shot, gets a multi, gets the enemy RC. Like, there's no multis left on the base. There's no sweeper facing the town hall. There's just a queen and a back-end scatter. What Excosis has gotten so far is absolutely cracked. Now, there's the first Dragon Rider used on the top side. Its job there is just to funnel the Loons into the town hall. We get the rage on the town hall nicely there, and for our Headhunters too, that absolutely destroy that queen in half a second. And if the cameraman will help us out, we've also got the Ice Hound coming in on the right-hand side with our final Dragon Rider and balloons. To be honest, by the way, look at the freeze value that Ice Hound got. Absolutely insane. To be honest, this base is kind of crushed anyway, and we didn't see a lot of the value of the Dragon Riders, but I'm going to tell you this. If the Loons and Dragon Rider that went to the town hall all died, I still think the Ice Hound, our final Dragon Rider, and a couple of Loons would have been enough, because what's going to kill the Dragon Rider? There's just not enough damage on that side of the base to take those Dragon Riders down. So really nice from Excosis here, basically guaranteeing the triple by hanging onto that back-end Dragon Rider. But wait, we've got more. It is Zap Lalo here. You're going to see Danny zap the multi and the Wizard Tower there. Gets basically an entire compartment down. He gets a really nice funnel for the Town Hall here. He's going to try and send the King for the Town Hall. Also going to use the Queen. Her job is to get these buildings that could pull the King off the Town Hall. Basically force the King to secure that first star. Now, Danny here is just bringing 2 normal hounds, which means he has a couple more balloons, but still only the 2 Dragon Riders, and that's something you're going to see all day. You will see people bring a 3rd Dragon Rider often in the Stone Slammer, but in terms of inside your army camp, or army composition, sorry, you really only need the 2 Dragon Riders. Trust me, they get enough work done by themselves. This is scary, by the way. Look at this. You never want to see Rocket Loons running at your queen, so he insta-pops the ability. Nicely done. By the way, this invis is quite simply cracked, because have a look at all these skeletons pop here. I believe there is 4 sets of skelly traps on her, and that RC gets absolutely wiped, but she gets the scatter down, which is most important. Yet again, you're going to see these Dragon Riders and Loons with the help of the Stone Slam come in, and their job's just to get this Eagle down. Then we're going to Lalo elsewhere because we need the Warden ability on that other side of the base. We don't really need it if we were Laloing through the Eagle. And what I like about this approach is you kind of envelop the base. You're just engaging all the defenses at once, and whilst your army is very thinly spread, if you get your timing right, if you nail your spells, and if you get enough value with the Sui, you're just going to overwhelm the base, and this is crushed. We still have 2 Dragon Riders up. We have about 10 balloons up as well. All these traps going off are not going to stop anything. And this is a really nice plan from Danny here, and it's definitely an approach that can be abused on these anti-3-star bases, because have a look at the next base we've got for you as well, and you're going to notice around the Eagle artillery, you don't see as many air targeting defenses defending it. You see a lot of defensive kings preventing king trades for the Eagle, but as you can see here, not a lot of air targeting defenses. In this Eagle compartment, we see an air bow and an air defense. That's it. There might be a Tesla farm there. Who knows? Well, never mind. We now know as we see the Tesla farm pop up on this side. But yeah, you can kind of... I reckon this is very applicable to a wide variety of bases, just because the Eagle compartment's generally free, and they generally want you to start your Lalo there, because then if you're trying to get your headhunters across the base to the final air hero, they have to go through that defensive king first. That generally means they don't get the defensive queen or RC down, and if that happens, big fail. Big fail. So that's what I really like about this approach. Now, Stane coming in here with the Zap Lalo. He hasn't done the zap yet. I think he's trying to zap this single behind the town hall, get the wizard tower. He should have zapped the super minions though about 15 seconds ago when they were right next to the single. To be fair though, I probably shouldn't be too critical. There's a reason Stanners in Tompanai Empire, and I've never been signed by anyone. It's because I'm trash, and well, I'm good at talking and he's good at attacking. Anyways, nice little Sui coming in here, and you can see what he's trying to get. He wants this RC to get one of these core multis down. Now, yes, the Dragon Riders are good versus core multis, but the less of them, the better. And the RC will get this multi down. Good timing here to have the Queen tank the Warden. And here we go. A Hound with a bunch of balloons and 2 Dragon Riders. And their job, simple. Get rid of this Eagle compartment. The Hound's pups are actually doing a great job tanking here. And these Loons are actually remaining quite unhit, and they're going to help out quite a bit with the Eagle here. And then look at this. We have the mass part of the Lalo come in from the top. We have the Headhunters there. Good Warden pop. Unfortunately, the Tornado is really well placed. Hopefully, we can get this Queen down. We freeze. Headhunters... well, they're not protected, but it looks like they're just going to get the Queen down. That was rather fortunate. But still, look at this. The Dragon Rider is still up, taking down a core sweeper, absorbing those red bombs in the core. It has put in an absolute shift. Now, you are putting a fairly big troop investment into the Eagle compartment. Like, what is it? A Hound, 2 Dragon Riders, about 4 balloons. It's about 100 troop space, which is nearly half of your Lalo. But they don't have the Warden ability, and your other half of the Lalo has to take out similar value, but they've got a Warden ability as well. It just makes a lot of sense, this strategy. And the real question now is, are you going to try it in your wars? Because I personally cannot recommend this enough.
Hey, we finally made it as Supercell content creators, and myself and the team have a little something to say to you guys.
Hey, usa el código BLUE.
Use code BLUE.
Usem o código BLUE.
Use code BLUE.
Utilize o code BLUE.
Use code BLUE.
Usa el codice blu.
Use code BLUE.
Benutzt Code BLUE.
Use code BLUE.
Use करना ना भूले कोड ब्लू
Use code BLUE.
使用不入代码。
Dag Clashers. Gebruik Code BLUE.
Use code blue.
usa el código blue
Use code BLUE.
সবাই ব্লু কোড ব্যবহার করবেন।
Hey use code blue